want you to stop what you're doing, head over to Agent Store, have a look for the PowerPoint, the Excel, and Word dedicated agents. You need to have the Anthropic models turned on inside of your M365 tenant for this, by the way. But now we can build really powerful, more visualized PowerPoint slides just by using this agent. So I could say something like, I'm getting ready for a board meeting. I'm going to give you some information with our financial statements. It needs to have an agenda slide, the key insights, and the outcomes. And once we give it a little bit more context about what we want the slide deck to contain, I can also use work and web grounding, so it can go away and find specific information for us. So say, for example, there was a picture that we want to find, and it would automatically put inside this PowerPoint deck for us. It would be able to do that. And of course, we can upload content into here as well, either from our OneDrive for Business site or from our desktop. So once we have that, we can hit go. And it'll go and ask me for some specific information to get started in building this deck, right? So, of course, we need to use the Anthropic models. These need to be turned on in your tenant, as I mentioned. But once these are enabled, these agents will be set up for you. So here we go. It's going to ask me, what's the board's primary focus for the meeting? Well, it's going to be a financial performance review. How big do I want the deck to be? So I could say, well, maybe 5 to 7 slides. I don't want to bore them to death. And here is the themes that we can build. These are pre-built for us. So maybe a canopy looks quite nice, right? So we can choose that and we can say, let's go. And this is going to go away. It'll probably take about 5 to 10 minutes in order to generate this for us. We don't have that time in this video, of course, but here's one I created earlier. So similar sort of thing. I filled in the elements that it was asking for. Once it's gone through and done its reasoning, it created me a 16-slide PowerPoint deck that we can preview on the right-hand side here. So, of course, it's taking these visualizations from the report that I created, and then it's building each of those slides for me in reference to the prompt and the data that I gave it. So if you haven't tried this yet, definitely go away and try the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint agents. They're dedicated to build these types of assets for you. And of course, depending on the data you're going to give it, then we can see some charts in here as well as some heat maps. And also it's using generative AI to build the slides and pictures for you as well. So there we go. Nice and easy. So the way that this works, bringing you over to my lovely diagram here. If you've heard me talk about this before, I talk about the Microsoft 365 service boundary. So this is where you can use Copilot for like business sensitive information or corporately sensitive information. Bring that up to Copilot, but in using the GPT models, we're not training any of your data to those models either. But like I just shown you with the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint agents, they require Anthropic. So that needs to be turned on within the Copilot control system. And what that does is puts a little connection here, technically outside of the service trust boundary. But then you can connect to Anthropic's Claude models, which gives you the power to create those Microsoft assets. Now, there is a legal agreement, a DPA, involved in here. So this is a legal agreement that means that when you upload your corporate information into Copilot, it's not going to train the Anthropic models at all. So there's a legal agreement between Microsoft and Anthropic here. There's more details in the description below about this. But once this is enabled for your organization, then you can take part in all of those extra features like Edit with Copilot in the Microsoft applications, including these agents that I'm showing you here as well that are pre-built for you. But this needs to be enabled first of all. So if we jump over to our Copilot control system, I would, as an admin, go down to Copilot and then settings. I'm going to click on view all. That'll allow me to see all of the settings for the tenant. And then right down the bottom here, we should be able to see AI providers operating as Microsoft processes or sub-processes. And this will be off by default. Like I said, for tenants in the UK and EU, this is off by default. You have to manually go in and enable this. You can read more about sub-processes if you click on the link here. So we'll just wait for that to load. And that gives you the full breakdown of like the terms and conditions, how Microsoft and Anthropic come together. and also the all-important DPI, this DPA, this data protection addendum. And you can read that and then maybe give that to your legal teams to ensure that you can turn on the Anthropic models, of course. But once you go in, you can have it enabled. So this is on in my tenant, but you can go in and enable and disable that. It also removes or adds in those special agents that require the Anthropic models to work, just like the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint agents. But also when you're going into things like Word and Excel, when you're using the edit with Copilot, the Anthropic models also need to be turned on in order for this feature to work as well. So once that's enabled, everything will light up for you. Some things are straight away, some things take a little bit of time in order for it to be enabled. Now, when I'm helping customers build and understand their use cases for agents, this is one that keeps coming up as well. They're happy with going over to the PowerPoint agents or into PowerPoint and then building these very cool decks now. But they want to maybe create these in bulk. So for example, you're responding to multiple RFPs. You want to process in order to build those pitch decks for you that are customized to that customer or client. So welcome, HoloDex. This is a new agent of mine. The clue is in the name, Holo as in it's blank, Dex as in PowerPoint decks. Hopefully there's no copyright there, we'll see. But this is an agent built in Copilot Studio. It has some predefined instructions. You can see these are very, very light, but it's got access to some tools. Now, these tools is a new MCP server that I built that backs off to a set of services over in Azure that builds those same sort of decks that I can do in the pre-built PowerPoint agents, but now I can do it in bulk because this is running as an engine. So again, I do have this in my repo, which I'll also put in the description below as well. But just to show you this very quickly, once this connection is set up, it has access to a number of different tools, like creating a presentation, creating very light presentations because you don't want it to go away and think for a long period of time, being able to understand your brand, how your slides should look, the colors. We can generate images as well. We can call other services. So I'm using things like Flux, which is an image generation that sits in Foundry as well. And some other bits as well that I've added. I'll probably add more to this over time. But what this means then is we can have a chat with our agent here and say something like, I want you to build me a presentation on ducks. I need to know what different breeds there are, how many there are in the different regions of the world, and also, are there any ducks that can't fly? Okay, I don't think there are any ducks that can't fly, but we'll see. I love live demos like this. It's just me rambling mainly. But here we can see in Copilot Studio, it understands it needs to go and pick up the MCP server, what tools it's going to go away and use. And I'll show you the back end in a moment. We can see some of its thought process here in the structured data, the JSON, and it's come back and said, hey, your presentation for ducks is ready. Okay, thanks. This could be autonomous as well. It might be looking at certain triggers. So if you put an RFP or a customer set of information in a folder, this could automatically be triggered to create that pitch deck for you. So you don't have to have a chat with this. But here we can see that it's given me a link then. Let me just scroll down here and see where else we can see. Oh, we get a bit of a preview about what it's going to include. And then I click on the link and it's going to go off and grab that PPT file for me, all about ducks. And we can open that up. And here's our presentation that's been dynamically created for us about ducks. You didn't think that you were going to be watching this today, I bet. But I know this is a lighter slide, but the more context, more information that we give it, then the better the output comes going to be. I can't remember in this release whether I added some notes to it, some kind of speaker notes. I don't think I did, but I can also build that as part of the MPC service as well. Now, what did you just watch? Okay, so what you saw was, let me minimize many of these. You saw me talking to an agent in Copilot Studio. So this could be published out, of course, to M365 Copilot or Teams. It could sit within Salesforce, for example, and go and collect that customer information from Salesforce and then build those pitch decks automatically for you. Wouldn't that be cool? But then it's backing off to this MCP service, which is sat over in Azure. And this is an engine, a JSON engine. So it's deterministic in order to build these types of assets and then bringing back that information for me. So if we go into the logs, for example, we might have to go and generate another one. I can see this engine spin up, understand the requests, and then build those specific slide decks for us. So we can see some lighter information in here as well. And of course, I'll obfuscate any information that I don't want you to see that might be more sensitive. So if I go back up to my resource groups here, and you can see I've got my Flux one here that's generating those images on the fly. That's just a set of APIs behind the scenes. HoloDex here, you can see that it's made up of some container apps and some environment variables. I've also hooked up things like application insights so I can closely monitor what these sets of services are designed to do. But the whole purpose of showing you this is agents themselves are the brain. They need to have access to all of these different tools. It's a bit like driving a car. You, the human being, is driving the car. I think I've mentioned this before in another video. You've got access to the steering wheel and the throttle. That's controlling the wheels and the momentum of the car. And this is what agents are designed to do. They go off and they use a set of tools that you build for a specific purpose. So, of course, I need to store those PPTx files somewhere as well. So I've got access to blob storage. That's how I can call it as part of this agent as well. But although this is one presentation, like I said, once we make this fully autonomous, using things like Copilot Studio, we can go off and create as many presentations as we want. And these are called replicas behind the scenes. So you saw me click on some elements within here. Those replicas can be spun up to hundreds of different engines in order to fill a whole organization's need from that. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Everything from pre-built agents in Copilot Studio, everything pre-built from Microsoft in Copilot, and then doing some more custom pieces that you can also build as well. I'll put a link to my repo below, which will give you full access to create any types of Microsoft assets that you want. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one.